So it's Monday morning and I am moving house tomorrow and I'm feeling super overwhelmed. Jordan is, he's like clearing out all the kitchen, packing up the rest of the stuff, just disconnected the washing machine, doing things with the fridge, doing a bunch of like man stuff that men do, and I am sitting in bed feeling absolutely paralyzed and having one of those internal panic attacks that doesn't like when you're feeling super overwhelmed and you start like panicking and it's internal and it doesn't like show externally, like you're not hyperventilating or anything, but you're like sweating and it makes you under your arms all itchy and you're just feeling like super overwhelmed and like you just feel like stuck. I feel stuck in bed, and I am trying to hide in things that I can do because there's not much in regard to like moving house that I can physically do, and I feel really guilty about that because Jordan and my mum have been doing everything. Like my mum packed up my clothes, my mum packed up my books, my Bibles, all that stuff. Jordan's like packing up the big furniture and doing this and doing that, and then him and his best friend are going to be moving all the big stuff, and my mum's going to be going up and down with boxes, and like I'm literally just moving like to another part of this area. But because I can't physically do much of anything, especially to help in this situation, I'm feeling very useless, and I'm feeling more overwhelmed than I think I'd feel if I could actually help and do things. And because I can't help and do things, I am freaking out internally. And I'm trying to do things that make me feel useful and productive. So stuff like editing videos or like scrolling mindlessly through social media and taking my meds and being all overly cutesy with the animals, things like that. And I'm freaking out big time because I don't like change. I don't like lots of things going on around me. I don't like busy. I don't like busy at all. I just it's a lot going on. There's like obviously there's like noise of things being done, even though it's like in the kitchen, and yeah, it's just it feels all very like swarmy and swirly, and it's not going good with my whole sensory thingy. Yeah, so I am just going to sit here and edit videos and pretend that I'm doing something productive and useful, and internally fall apart while my fiance Jordan does amazing things for me because he's an amazing person. And then the guys, so there's two things going on in both homes. So in this home, Jordan's packing everything up and cleaning everything and getting everything ready to be moved. And in the home I'm moving to, there's guys ripping out my bathroom, ripping out my kitchen, sawing things, hacking at things, changing things all about because somebody has to be disabled, so they use a wheelchair, which makes them shorter than most people, which means everything has to be lowered and dropped and things have to be made into wet rooms and stuff because I'm convenient like that. And I don't make things difficult at all. So everything's going on and I feel very, 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 very overwhelmed and panicky. So I'm just going to sit with my dogs and my cat. Oh, I don't know where my cat went. But my dogs and Jordan's dog Teak. And I am going to stare at the amount of stuff that is on my desk that is my doom pile that I used to know where everything was in, but then my mum tried to be helpful and she organised it in like a normal organisy way, but when things are organised and put away and all in the right spots and stuff, and it's not me who's done it, then I have no idea where anything is. Everything gets messed up again because I'm trying to find everything, and then it just ends up a big doom pile again. But then I get too overwhelmed to fix the pile that has been messed up by me, to put it in a way that makes sense to me, so it ends up in a big pile and I don't know where anything is because I wasn't the one to organise it in the first place, which would lead to it getting messed up, which means I would know where everything was if I just done it myself and messed it up myself. But because I didn't do either of those things and somebody else fixed it all and organised it for me, I now know where nothing is, so it is now a very inconvenient doom pile. So I'm going to sit and I'm going to internally panic, and I am going to try and avoid drinking. Well, actually, no, I do really want a Red Bull, but I can't drink a Red Bull because I think I might be getting another kidney infection from drinking all the Red Bulls I've been drinking because of all the dental treatment I've been getting, because when I drink Red Bull, it helps me feel like better after having all these like multiple teeth ripped out and stuff. So, I'm just going to sit and I'm going to panic and I'm going to pretend that I'm doing something useful by doing internety things that is the equivalent of me screaming into a black hole that is inside a massive void. Yeah, can you tell I'm freaking out? Because I think I'm coming across pretty normal. Also, I'm really struggling since I got these teethies. Like, they're not like perfect. These teeth aren't perfect. Like, they match my bottom teeth. They're not perfect. I'm not like the whole Hollywood smile type. I just want teeth that aren't rotting out my head. These are like 32-year-old teeth that, you know, I smoke, I used to have a drinking problem, whatever. So, but the thing is, now that I have all these teeth, suddenly I'm coming out of this shell that I put myself in because I was always trying to hide because of my teeth. And now all of a sudden, within like under a week of having these teeth, I'm coming out of my shell and I'm feeling very awkward about it. Like, I'm enjoying myself, I'm smiling, I'm laughing, I'm cracking jokes when I normally wouldn't. Like, I used to, but I normally wouldn't. And then, yeah, so everything's just changing, and I'm feeling very awkward, and very uncomfortable, and very sensorily overwhelmed, and, I'm just going to go back to editing my videos while simultaneously listening to YouTube, and also, resisting the urge to play Dreamlight Disney Valley thingy, because I need to do lots of things at once, because if I don't do lots of things at once, then I feel like my brain just like, it doesn't compute. So if I'm doing more than one thing at once, then I can concentrate better. So I'm going to go do that and resist the urge to do add different things on top of it. So like right now, watching YouTube and editing a video, but I also want to play Disney Dreamlight Valley, and I also want to read my Bible. But I could do like listen to YouTube, play Disney, or I could do listen to YouTube and watch a video. But at some point, I can't do I can't play Disney, I can't watch YouTube and edit a video, because then that's 3 different screens going that I need to be paying attention to at all times. Or actually only 2, but then because it's editing, I need more of attention on the editing than I do on the Disney Dreamlight. But Disney Dreamlight also needs the attention, or you're just going to end up like walking into a wall forwards because you're just like holding the thingy. And then I also want to be reading my Bible, because my Bible helps me calm down, but I can't read my Bible because my Bible would take all my attention, because that's the only thing that can can hold my attention without me needing a bunch of extra things on top of it to be able to concentrate. I'm so glad that I've signed up with a private psychiatrist, because NHS psychiatrists and stuff, they just, let's not get into that right now. So yeah. This is my Monday morning, and I am going to cut this off because I'm going to keep going round and round in circles, and then I'm going to start talking about random things about how I don't like socks. I do have ankle socks, but I don't like them. Even the ones that I have are comfy and they're all cushy and stuff, but I also just don't like wearing socks because I need my feet to just be like not you know. See, I did it. I started talking about something completely different, just like last night when I was meant to be getting some time bending manuals to somebody, and then I kept talking to them and they kept talking to me, and then I'd be like, oh damn, time bending manuals, let me grab them, and then they'd reply something, and then I'd reply back to them, and then I'd get distracted by something else while also replying to them, and then I completely forget about the time bending manuals, and it's like 2 hours before she got her time bending manuals. I need a Red Bull to calm down. Oh, my neck hurts. I'm also waiting for my pain meds and stuff to kick in. So that makes me feel even more useless because Jordan's up and about doing things, and it's like he's been up from like beginning of the morning, and I'm still in bed waiting for my painkillers to kick in. Can't actually really technically do anything useful that's not just going to get in everybody's way. When by everybody I mean Jordan. And so I also have no idea how to pack or what to do, because in the past my version of packing has been grab what you got time to grab, throw it in a bin bag and run, because past bad relationships and stuff. So like I've never actually moved like a normal person, so I have genuinely no idea what's going on. Today, I also found out that you don't need professionals to disconnect washing machines, that you can do that by yourself, or well, I can't, but Jordan can. I probably shouldn't be around anything like that. I also found out that there's like hoses, like there's like 2 different hoses and they connect to sinks and stuff like that. I didn't know that. I knew there was like a hose, and like something was connected to a sink, but that was about it. So yeah, I'm also expecting Jordan to find a bunch of dead mice behind everything basically that's like a heavy appliance, because I had an infestation of mice and I don't know how well we got them, but this area is not a good area to live in, and I deeply, deeply, deeply pity whoever gets this place after me, and my prayers are with them big time. I'm also thinking I should maybe leave them a note like other neighbours have done in this area. Like sometimes neighbours, when they're moving out, they'll leave like a note and like kind of to give the next tenant like a kind of like, low down on what the other neighbours are like and what the faults of the apartment are and all those different things, just so like the new tenant can be prepared and not get bullshitted. Sorry, Lord, I swore. I'm sorry. I'm feeling overwhelmed. I didn't mean it. I'm trying to do better, and I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sorry. I didn't mean it, and I know I don't sound genuinely sorry. Now I'm getting hung off by not sounding genuinely sorry, but I know you know my heart, and we'll just leave it there at that, because I am sorry. So I'm going to go, and I'm going to continue to stress out, and I am going to, I'm going to get myself caught up in things that make me feel productive, but generally have no effect or influence over anything that is happening in my actual real life, because I can't seem to cope. Because it's all very overwhelming and too much and very overstimulating, and now somebody's banging about in the building and it's loud. My sentiments exactly, Freya. So I'm going to go, because I have been quickly escalating into an external freakout, but at least my armpits aren't itchy and stingy anymore because of the internal freakout. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but this is what's happening right now, and this is, a whole window into the life of somebody like me, and I have no idea what is going on with me because my ex-psychiatrist of 11 years refused to assess me for anything other than my borderline personality disorder, because you have trauma anyway. But now I have this new psychologist, and she's great. I mean, I do have to pay her, but it's okay, because I know that that's part of what my it's one of my that's part of what my disability benefits are for. So I just, like, if I need to rearrange a few things and, you know, be a little bit more careful, and, you know, maybe I don't buy like that extra packet of whatever, and I'll be able to, like, yeah, I'll figure it out. And so yeah, she used to work for the NHS, and then she left because of people like my ex-psychiatrist. So she has the same sentiments about you as I do. Not you guys, but like him, and people, well, not him specifically, but people like him, and that's why she left, and now she's private, and yeah, she helps somebody I know greatly, and they recommended her to me, and now I've signed on with her, and she's really nice, and she's like the kind of person I find is like easy to talk to, and like, yeah. So now I've rambled for like 17 minutes, and I'm freaking out, and I'm just going to go before I get onto like the gazillionth topic, because my brain is just like... So yeah, I love you, God loves you, Jesus loves you, Holy Spirit loves you. Pray for me. See you soon. Bye.